Hi there, friends in YouTube land. And I do say friends because some of you have really become my friend. Uh, you give me your advice, you ridicule me, you make jokes, just like real friends. Well, today's video is going to be a little bit more lighthearted and not so serious. But before I get to that, I'd like to say just because I talk about politics uh, and take one side or the other, it doesn't mean I'm on one side or the other. And just because I talk badly about some religions doesn't mean I don't have a deep, profound belief in Christ and Lord Yahweh. Because I do. That's really why I pick out religions. The same with politics. That's why I really pick on politics, because I really love the less fortunate in this land and the middle class and even the rich. There are a lot of rich people who are good, a lot of rich people who have earned it, and a lot of rich people that deserve it. Not so many rich people who know what to do with it. Okay, so on to the lighthearted part. uh, Last maybe 2 weeks ago, I started dabbling in TikTok. I mean, you will get immense numbers of views there, but it's just people clicking. Well, I've always heard this thing about fake news, and I never realized what extent it really played in real life. On TikTok, everything is basically fake news, or girls teasing men, or some useless video like I make, like how to tent properly. Um, it's actually shocking. But what is the most shocking part is it's hard to believe the numbers of people that actually believe it. At first, when it finally clicked in my head that these are just people initiating a troll, because you have, your trolls, and you have to have something that they're trolling about. Well, I think they initiate some kind of video to allow them and their friends to do good trolling. But what was shocking was the number of people that believe the things on YouTube, like the Marines arresting the FEMA executive head and all this other stuff. But these people do come with a very hostile attitude and do threaten violence in reality. I kind of play it off, but I can see where it'd be scary to some people, especially for kids. I mean, I can understand how they get intimidated. Parents really, really need to step up their protection of their kids, especially on YouTube. Of course, it's a lot of kids doing the trolling, or on TikTok. YouTube's pretty relaxed place. So, last night there was a giant rainstorm, and I left uh, one of the zippers over the screen window in my tent open, and it got a little soaked. So I'm letting that dry out for now. And on Monday, I'm going to get a haircut. Yes, you heard me right. There used to be a place in Fairmont, right there on Main Street. I think it's Adams Street. That used to give free haircuts once a month. They don't do it anymore, or that I know of, because I asked them and the guy just said, I don't know when I'm going to do it next. So there's enough of summer left that I'll probably get my head shaved. Well, Not all the way, but a nice crew cut. So by the time October rolls around, I'll have a very nice, neat Republican haircut to appear in court. Other reports, not too much. Uh, I said on the phone today, now, I have one hurdle left to get my identification. And today I was trying to eliminate that hurdle, and I needed one more proof of a mailing address and my name with my social security number. So I went to the DHHR because this is the best place I could think of and the only one I have left, and probably it's going to do it. So the woman at the DHHR said you have to call to Charleston to a 1-800 number. Now, I know you've heard horror stories about customer service, especially going overseas, but I've never had a long wait in something going to those call centers, basically in India, I think they are. But this call center is based in America and based in West Virginia. Well, I got there called them at exactly 5 after 9 in the morning. And I was number 81 in line. And I was on hold and finally got my business taken care of at 12:37 in the afternoon. So 3 hours and 32 minutes on hold for customer service representatives in West Virginia to take care of 82 people. I'm guessing these people in India are taking care of thousands in that time. Don't know what the problem was with that. So I got that taken care of. So I'll have an ID. My plan is if I win, I'll just move directly back into my old home. Or if I lose or have to appeal or something, I'm going to have to get some kind of long-term shelter. And then, get a job that pays enough to take care of a rent. And if we're finding a job in West Virginia, believe it or not, is not hard. There are so many jobs here. $15 an hour by the hundreds. I'm going to go, if it fails, I'm going to go get my teaching certificate and start my life from there. It was tough starting my life over when I got divorced when I was in my 30s. It's not going to be fun, when I'm in my mid-50s. So I'll go from there. So that's my update for, oh yeah, one more thing. Not the most important thing, but a key thing in this court case I have coming up. This person I got listed as not at previous address or avoiding being served. So I filed a petition noting this, and we're supposed to have a video conference on Wednesday with a representative from Victims Care. Is basically her lawyers and the judge on whether they should be allowed to come into court since she's being avoided being served or not there. So if I get this petition granted, this is going to be a slam dunk. If not, her representation's still going to appear in court. And if that happens, it's still up in the air. So have a great weekend, everybody. Stay dry.